And we're back. Let's try this again. Audio difficulties in the previous video. I apologize. And we want to see at least a 1998 so we can write it down on our little cheat sheet of an all-time high. That should happen as we speak because I see GLD, easy as 1, 2, 3, and GDX all making some green action up. But let's take a quick look, recap that I failed to do in the previous video because of our audio problem over here at the Vidyard. It's a Chrome browser extension. I have the premium package, which is like, I don't know, $50 a year, which then helps me bypass my, on the slower side, upload speed on my Tesla based Starlink internet system. So the Vidyard helps me bypass that because they essentially do the YouTube uploading for me. So I can do that in minutes instead of, an hour. So anyways, let's take a look. I do have 160 Google calls that expire this week. They're under a little bit of pressure, which is good because Google is, where is it? 155.89. It did peek its head over 156 today. I'm not overly concerned with the 160s for Friday. The VIX, we've got 750 calls. So both of those should be safe. I'm letting Verizon go. Those have been on the board forever. I'm actually going to be surprised if they're not taken early today because I think tomorrow locks in another round of the dividends for me. Let's take a look. If we can keep Verizon into tomorrow, then I believe I qualify for another round of the divvies because you can see I'm way down in my whiskey on that position regarding the option. But I'm prepared to let Verizon go and just lock in what I've done so far with Verizon. But let's take a look at dividend. Yep, there's ex-dividend date tomorrow, which, as you know now, is my birthday. You say it's your birthday. So if I can lock that in, what do we have? Like 1,400 shares. So 1,400 multiplied by the 67 cents. That's almost $1,000. So I'll be happy to take another grand as a parting gift for my Verizon position, but we shall see. I will keep you posted. Tesla up today, Google up today, so those are helping me reach all-time highs. Let's see what else. Unity up off the canvas today. ACLS has a long way to go, but it's in the green as well. And then I did add positions before the bell on Friday on GLD, gold ETF. Don't even ask me how it ended up being 250 shares. As you know, I need to have increments of 100, so I'll probably add today at least another 50 shares. It's been doing pretty good today, but it did just have a nice red candle down a bit. It is up 0.56%. But as far as the GLD chart is concerned, if we take a look here, currently at 216.35, and according to the charts, GLD should be heading to a minimum of 240, as high as 280 this year. But we shall see, won't we? So I'm looking to add some more shares as early as today, maybe on a little bit of a pullback. I can do so, but it's not guaranteed with the way gold has been running. Same with silver. I tried to get in at 24.95 at the end of the day on Friday, and my order fell on deaf ears, and I haven't had any opportunities since. So I may stay patient on that because silver and GDX show me that there should be at least some sort of a pullback. Here's the GDX. I may sell puts today on the GDX. I may sell them as we speak, but I was looking to get it into a 32 handle and then adding another round of shares. Because what do we have on the GDX? What was the price that I got in? 33.85. So it's currently at 33.70. Maybe sell some puts right now on it. Let's take a look. Let's go out a week or until it's 11 days out. So if we look at If we look at like a 3250, right? Let's get the abacus out here. And if we put the 0.31 in, divided by 3250, divided by 11 days, multiplied, annualized by 365, that's 31.6%. And at this moment, I'd be more than happy to take GDX at 3250. So let's see what we can do with 1,000 shares. Can we get the 32 filled? Got a medium opportunity, looking for around $320. Collateral's 32,500. Let's put it on the board. And we will remain patient to get that filled at this moment. The other one that I was thinking of today was Newmont. We did take a position on Friday on Newmont, which is a gold miner and is the biggest holding in the GDX at about 11% of the GDX, which is a gold mining ETF. What did we get in at? We got out at 39.74, and it's currently at 39.58. So let's look at selling some puts real quick here to see what kind of numbers we can conservatively put into our Holly Hobby Velcro wallet. Let's look at this. Let's look at the 38. So that would be what? 0.33 divided by 38 divided by the 11 days multiplied by 365. That's 28.8% annualized return. Let's try to put some on the board. Yes. We'll try for 34. Probably should be able to get that filled right here and right now. And put $340-ish into our pocket on $38,000 collateral. Okay, so there it is. We'll round it up to the 340, and that is on Newmont. And that is for 419, 10 contracts, strike price of 38. So that is on the board for us at the moment. Got that going for us. If it does pull back some more today, we will likely add some more shares of Newmont. I definitely want to get my hands on the SLV, the silver. Let go of my silver and my last position of gold and GDX and GDXJ way too soon. I thought I was looking at a little bit of a dip, pull it back, and that did not happen. So, but no FOMO, right? We just keep moving on. Rivian off the canvas today, DocuSign making a comeback, and Norwegian Cruise Lines also off the canvas, trying to approach back up to my cost basis of 1973. It's definitely close enough, I would imagine, for me to start recouping some of my dough in options. Let's just look at calls for a week out. And if we just went to what? Pretty good, a premium. NCLH, let's go here just to make sure nothing crazy is coming up on Norwegian. But we are getting into cruise season. We got buys across the board. The analysts at Seeking Alpha like it. Wall Street likes it. And the propeller heads, the nerds, the quantitative algorithms have it as a buy as well. Does not pay a dividend. I don't think earnings is coming up. Nope, not until May 3rd. And if we went to, I think it's going to 25, so I may not do anything and let it try to get past the $20 position before I start selling against it. So that's the current synopsis on Norwegian. We'll let it get above our cost basis, and then we will consider selling some calls. DocuSign, close to the same philosophy there. I think it's had its, wait, that was Newmont. Go to DocuSign. I bought DocuSign as a greed play, which was, they were supposed to be bought out by a private equity firm. Two of them were fighting. I think that's not over yet, but it did go downtown to Chinatown when word was both of the private equity firms have backed out of the negotiations. or the wooing or the courting. I'm in at 62.12, and I'm looking to get this up to at least, 61, hopefully 62 plus before I start selling calls, because I still think we got 65 in us, but we shall see. But it's nice to see that it's made its way back up from the 49. It went all the way down in the 49s. I should have added 1,000 shares to help balance out this position, which then I would be in the green, but I did not do so because I thought it's possibly a falling knife. But that's what I'm looking at so far. Let's go back and see. Do we have the 1998? We do not currently have that, so we can't jot down a new high yet, but I hopefully have returned with some audio. Thank you for tuning in. I apologize for the previous video. Oh, you know what else I wanted to look at? I wanted to look at UCO, possibly selling some puts on UCO because it should be down today. It is down. It's not down to Chinatown. It was down here. That would have been a great time around 11 o'clock. Oh boy, it's running right before our very eyes. So I'll keep an eye on crude oil today, and then this is the 2 times bull on the USO. And the UCO, I was looking to trade, sell some puts for a week out, week and a half out, almost 2 weeks out, whatever you want to call it, at like the 33, but I'm looking for a little bit higher number here. You can see the change is now down 21% on the opportunity so far to sell those 33. I'd like to be at around 30. So oil must have turned back towards green. It's trying, but it's been on a great run. And of course, I got out of that too soon as well. So we'll keep an eye on everything. That's what I have right now. Still a very conservative position that I have in general, with a lot of cash I'm sitting on, collecting the 5%. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend, and root on those Boilermakers tonight. Boiler up. Purdue looking for their first championship since I think 1964. That's a long time. It is. But they are playing the formidable UConn, which has a very good team, but we're going to take them down tonight. Talk to you soon.